What's going on, everybody? Robbie here, and today we're taking a look at Jurassic World Battle Damage Velociraptor Blue. So, for those of you unaware, Battle Damage is the line that Walmart has exclusive rights to, at least in the US. I can't speak for anywhere else because I don't live anywhere else. But as you can see, it's actually a pretty nice representation of Blue the Velociraptor. She's got her little claws here, she's got her little claws here, and some claws here and here. So she's all clawed up. She's also got some decent articulation by the looks of it. She does have some stuff going on here. We'll get into it more when we get her out of the package, but for now, I just want to kind of take a look at the packaging so you can kind of, call it out in the store. Obviously, she has this battle damage feature, kind of a throwback to the old school Kenner dinos, and you just press this little doodad down, and then you can see you got some meat, and it's actually got some teeth marks in it, which is pretty cool. That's pretty neat. So it shows the muscle kind of across the rib cage with all that stuff going on. And okay, it's even easier than I thought. It's not pressing down on this. That's, I guess, just push it back up. So you just press down like that, and then that reveals the battle damage. So really cool. It's a very nice articulation as well. And then on the back, you can see activate battle damage, although it shows an arrow going down in this direction, which is kind of what made me a little confused. But over here, we've got the other battle damage figures, which looks like maybe a Stygimoloch. I'm gonna guess that's an Herrerasaurus, a Pachycephalosaurus, and a Triceratops, respectively. I probably won't get many more of these guys. They did have a couple others. They had the Triceratops and the Pachy, but they're very small. They're not really in scale like the rest of the Jurassic World figures are. Well, I guess you could say they're young versions or something. I don't know. Whatever. It doesn't matter. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and get Velociraptor Blue out of the package, and we're going to check her out in hand right now. Alright guys, so here we have Battle Damage Blue the Raptor, and she is actually quite nice. So let's do articulation first real quick. Well, I guess we'll take a look at the paintwork first and then sculpt. So really nice on the sculpt work. I gotta say the sculpt looks almost a little bit more like Jurassic Park 1 through 3 than it does necessarily Jurassic World. I know they're very similar designs, but the head of the raptor just has a little bit more of a Jurassic Park 1 or 2 vibe to it. Very nice paintwork on the eye. Nice printing for the blue stripe. Now, does blue actually have a different stripe on one side than on the other? Does it really go on the eye on this side and not on this side? I mean, it's entirely possible. I just never realized that, I guess. I think in most cases where I saw a figure or something of blue, it seemed pretty much, symmetrical on both sides, but, I could be totally wrong. You've got the DNA stamp, of course, on the bottom there. I guess I'll let you guys scan that if you want to be cheaty. So, articulation is pretty cool. Legs don't move a whole heck of a lot, or at least I have not been able to get them to move a whole heck of a lot, and I don't want to force them, but they basically have like 2 soft locking points, so you can get it kind of up like that, and then you can get it kind of back like that, and it's got kind of a locking point in the center. And on this leg actually seems to move a little bit more freely, but I don't know, it's still got the same, like here, then lock, then here, and it just moves up a little bit there, so I don't know. You can get a little bit of in and out movement at the hips, which is kind of cool. The arms do have the swivel and hinge, which is really nice. You can even get kind of like bird wings if you want when she's running, which is pretty neat. The tail is rubbery plastic. Very cool. And the head has some really nice articulation to it. So the head can go up that far, head can go down that far. You can get full 360 rotation on it. And then, of course, the mouth can open really nice and wide. And then close all the way, even covering up those teeth, which is, I think, really, really nicely done on the behalf of Mattel and their sculptors. So I think that's a really, really cool job. So you can get some really neat poses out of this gal just from the head alone. And of course there is the gimmick, and it's this, you saw it in the little packaging preview, but you just tap that little bit there and you've got the little meat chunks in the side of Blue for when she gets a little bit in over her head with some kind of bigger dinosaur. And it's, the little bump is not overly obvious or overly offensive. It serves its purpose. I think you could have gotten away with a smaller bump, because it's really not difficult to just kind of push that up. But it works really well. There you go. Just like that. So you can have your T-Rex come along. Chomp. Well, there you go. Now Blue's all ate up. You can also have Blue, be like, hey, stop, back off, pal. We just killed the Indominus Rex together. Let's have a truce. Okay, I guess I'll go to the helicopter landing pad and I'll just kind of hang out there and roar, and it's gonna look really cool. How about that? Okay, I'm gonna run away. I'll see you in the sequel. Bye. So, yeah, really, sorry. Really nice articulation, so you can get some cool, jumping poses out of this gal. So I know, like I said, Walmart does have the battle damage dino figures, so you can even, they've got battle damage tyrannosaurs and stuff like that, so you can do all kinds of cool things, as far as that goes for your play and things like that. So very, very cool stuff. And yeah, just overall, it's actually a really nice figure. This was, I think, $9 and change for this figure. I don't know if it's the same as the Attack Pack Raptor, minus the gimmick. I don't know if the body was, just gonna use the same molds, but they just added this little bit for the specific battle damage version, or if it's an entirely new mold. I can't tell just based on the pictures on the back. So I will be looking out for the regular Attack Pack Raptors. They do look like they're going to be pretty cool. I would like at least, a pack of Raptors to have, face off against my other dinos. And other than that, it's a really, really cool figure. It's got a really nice articulation for the price point. It's got a cool gimmick that doesn't really get in the way of anything, and it actually looks, pretty decent. It's not offensive at all to look at. And the articulation again, and just the sculpt and the paintwork and everything. Again, Mattel has really knocked it out of the park with these figures. And I think I can only think of one figure so far that I've been kind of disappointed with, and that was the Gallimimus. But so battle damage Blue, the Velociraptor. She's a really nice figure. So you can find her at Walmart, and you should pick her up because she's pretty cool. So that's going to do it for this review, guys. I want to thank you so very much for watching. As always, if you enjoyed the video, please hit that like button. Of course, subscribe if you want to see more. I'll be back with more Jurassic World stuff. In the meantime, if you'd like to help me buy some of those things, you can always donate through PayPal or become a patron on Patreon. And, of course, subscribe if you want to see more, all that good stuff. I may have already said that. I'm a little sick, and I need to take more medicine. So I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Bye!